Well, hello. Welcome to the Bean Can. My name is Bean, and welcome to the Bean Can. Basically, I'm just on here to do my first YouTube video. As I say, apart from that one time that I was maybe 11, 12, maybe because I'm 800 years old, and I did a little music video with some of my friends. But apart from that, this is my first one. I hope everybody's doing well, doing good, somewhere in between. But yeah, we're here explaining basically how to make games fun again. I recently started streaming on Twitch and also TikTok, which is great. But apart from that I've been really lacking this year and last year to start to get back into gaming again. So after that great introduction of what I just said there 3 seconds ago, this definitely wasn't a jump cut. And I'm not reading the script, I promise. But basically, as I say, we want to get back into being having fun with games again. So first of all, what I normally do when I've lost fun with the games is I would typically go back to my backlog, which is basically, we've all had it. You got a Steam sale, you got PlayStation sale, you've got whatever sale you want to get, and you've went, oh, that game, I've loved that game forever, I want to go back and play that. So I'll buy it now because it's what, a £5? What's a £5? Sure, that's a coffee. And then you proceed to spend about £20 to £30 that day. So going back to that backlog, I have found a new love for a lot of games. So typically I would be playing like Uncharted, top tier game, or Tomb Raider, again, phenomenal game. I like a sturdy person going through some trauma, apparently. Don't read into it, I wouldn't. But yeah, so other types of games. So, you know, you can have your slop games, which is basically the games that everybody loves and you're like, I want to play it for like 2 weeks at most. And when I say slop, I don't mean it in a mean way, I mean it in a good way. So for example, you got your Minecraft 2 weeks. Minecraft, love myself sometimes. But you got your Minecraft, your 2 weeks of Minecraft, and then also you've got your 2 weeks of Call of Duty. You've got your 2 weeks of Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite, but you know, I'm just that good at shooters. But recently, from streaming, I have found a new love for the Life is Strange games. Now, seen here, and then this is where I'll insert a video, if I can. I don't know.
Fuck this shit.
Oh, she got bullied.
Damn, I better rewind.
Okay. Oh, girl, you good. What's your rewind time? Oh, I can't rewind any further. Warren.
Alyssa, move your head.
If you insist, Max.
She sounds so over it. If you insist, Max.
That's what I'm talking about. I actually helped somebody.
But doing what we at the Bean Can on Twitch have been calling the Road to Reunion. So obviously they had a new game released there this year, and I've decided to do a Road to Reunion, which is basically playing every game up until that point. We did miss one game, but we'll say nothing about it. And it has been a lot of fun. So going through that backlog is always a must. It gives me a new appreciation for the games. It makes me want to play different genres in that games, which we'll touch on later in this video. And also it gives me that kind of excitement again, because there's stuff that you don't remember and you get to it and you're like, oh my god, I don't remember this at all, and it's great and it's amazing. So with that new appreciation of Life is Strange, I do say, even to people watching, which you can follow here, and hopefully I can do something with that on twitch.tv/therealbean. While editing this, I know it's a piece of shit, but fine. One thing I forgot to do was to say, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It would really be appreciated, and I do thank you if you do. If you don't, I will cry. Thanks for breaking this old lady's heart. We found that a lot of people have been joining and feeling the same, like, oh, this is great to watch, I've never seen this play of it, I've done this all the time, I like to see this. So there is that new appreciation of playing it for the first time, in a sense, which is lovely. But I always recommend that you do check out the backlog, and I'm covering half my face with a squinty mic because drama be damned. Secondly, friend slop. Now, when I say friend slop, as I touched on earlier, was slop is never a bad thing. I hated this trend of it's slop, it's because it's just a shitty game because it's slop. You've just got no mates, and it's okay. I've got no mates either. But Friend Slop is fun in the sense of they're usually very cheap games, and I know I've already said like you've spent X amount of money already on your backlog, you should check that out. But sometimes you do need that refresher of it's a new game, it's something different, it's something that you want to play with friends. So for example, Repo, you've got Headliners, you've got I can't remember any off the top of my head, Peak. A lot of these other games that have been going through the roof because they're just short adventures. They kill that itch of I'm not having any fun with this game. Now again, that is the struggle of you don't have any friends, you don't have any mates, you're barely no mates, you're sitting alone crying going, why me, why me? But there is people out there you can join. You can do Reddit, you could do Twitch, you could do TikTok. People do play with other players. You usually get people saying that they're going to be playing with chatters, which is nice. I specifically don't really do it. So don't come to me and go, can we play it? I'm like, I'm playing Life is Strange. It's not going to happen. But there is people out there who will play it. Even some people I have seen have referred to, as I said earlier on, Overwatch, Fortnite, COD as slop, because it is just you get your 2 weeks kicks out of it and then you run away. I don't know if it's a controversial take, but I do agree with it, but it isn't bad. If that made any sense at all. Go for the itch, take the itch. Again, if it's cheap enough and you can afford it, I believe in yourself broke, 110% do it, because it's going to be the most fun that you've ever had. You just think back to the days of, prime example for myself would be Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead was one of them games. It was not kind of cheap when it first came out, but it was something, and the gameplay was phenomenal. The hours that we spent playing that game is crazy. I have never touched it since then, but I always have the itch to play something that will make me feel that same way again. So I always do recommend that you do play it. So with the Friend Slop, I always recommend that you do try something out again if it's within budget. And then with that, we're on to part 3. Now, I hear y'all saying already in the comments, what is this fat, old, middle-aged, nearly in the coffin man depicting to me that what is Friend Slop and what is not Friend Slop? And I fully respect it. Also, kind of hurtful, kind of and rude. I don't know if I can curse it in the YouTube video. It's not very clear, but fuck y'all. But in terms of playing the games, as I say, different genres are always great. In terms of what I mean by different genres, I was always typically an RPG fan, which was stories. I just love stories. I wanted to be in the story. I wanted to be the person in the story. This is it. I'm just it. I'm the person in the story. RPGs were my life. So you got your Skyrim, you've got your Fallout, you've got your big heavy hitters. I'm very common, as you can tell. I'm not very adventurous. But for years I did that for a long while. That was a big deep breath, by the way. What the fuck? So yes, I was a big RPG fan. In terms of playing other games, I was never about playing Call of Duty being the one major one. It was at the time probably early 20 something. I was 2010s. I didn't want to play that game. Call of Duty's for dweebs, and I was a massive dweeb. But in my head I was like, no, I need to stick with my RPGs because that's what I loved. And then I fell out of love with gaming for a long while. That being because I was just playing the same genre over and over again. One of the main things I did, maybe probably around the start of COVID, was I started to get into more specifically, I can feel my hands moving. Probably at the start of COVID, was moving more into specifically different genres of games. So when I say different genres, I mean not so story heavy based games, but something that a bit more oomph behind it. Something a bit more, as another YouTube creator on here, which I can't remember his name, but I will pop it here. Lizard Brain. I just want something to turn my brain off, just to run around and hope for the best. So I did get into the Call of Duty, which I had a lot of sweaty matches. I did get into more of the real-time strategy games. I did get more into the the story click and point adventure games. Again, Life is Strange is one of them ones. I did get into more of like the artsy games, you know, something a bit more artsy fartsy. Very stylized games. A lot of indie games as well, which I do fully love. Everybody loves an indie game. There is one in your head you're probably thinking of right now going, yeah, I get what this loser's talking about. Which leads me into my fourth point. Speaking more on the touching of different genres, also the length of games. Recently, and actually after the last couple of years, a lot of people have been crying about, oh, I paid this amount of money, I want to get this amount of gameplay out of it, which is completely fine. Most recent example of this is, why am I paying £20 for a 3-hour game, which is the new Mixtape game? I have not personally checked it out, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Obviously, the reviews are raving for them. I can't speak. But it's a 3-hour game. Shorter games are great. You don't need to sit and be a sweaty player on Elden Ring, or 400 out of like 1,000 trying to beat one boss to have fun. If that's your type of fun, congratulations, you're a psychopath. But most of us just want an easy experience. I work full time. I'm doing the streaming stuff. I'm blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to meet up with friends, hang out with family, blah, 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 blah. All the same excuses that we always fucking use when we're trying not to do anything that we want to do. One thing that I find is playing them little shorter games. One of my all-time favorite, Totem. I'll try and find some clips of it, of me playing.
Thank you. Nice. Let's see what's up here. Oh. What's that? Yeah. Oh. Wow. Holy shit.
Even though it's just about photography, it's black and white. I think it took me 4 or 5 hours to complete, but I felt so good after it finished, in the sense of I completed something. I didn't waste a day. I had a great experience with it. It's always something I always say you should look into, is something shorter. Now, shorter to you may be different to shorter to me, you know. Average boys represent. But in terms of shorter games, it could be something as short as a couple of matches in Rocket League. It could be a couple of things shorter, as in the game that I played, Totem. Or it could be even like a mobile game. Something just short and sweet. Now, not the ones that want you to pay for ads. Fuck that noise. Who wants to pay to get rid of ads? They should just make them entirely free. But it could be something as short as that. Never sell yourself short on the achievements that you achieved in the games, because it makes it just feel a wee bit more special when you go, oh, well, I finished that game. No, just me? Okay. Point number 5. Making things less hard for yourself. I know that you see challenges on TikTok and you see challenges on YouTube and these 3-4 hour long videos of like 100 days in blah, blah, blah. You don't need to make everything a challenge for yourself. Life is fucking hard enough already. Take it easy. Don't be pushing yourself too hard. If a game is hard, a game is hard. You can always just take some time out of the game to come back to it. Now, some of you might be looking at me going, no, I want the challenge. If you want the challenge, take the challenge, but try not to make it less fun for yourself. The amount of times I hear people go, oh, I tried to fully 100% this game. I'm like, okay, that's cool. How long have you been playing it? Oh, the better ones for 4 months. I'm like, okay, are you enjoying it? No. Okay, have you played anything else? No. Why? Oh, because I want 100% it because this person did it. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, well, I can only play for an hour or 2 a night, so I'm not really going to fully 100% it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. If you're happy enough to do it, which some people aren't, do it. But if you aren't, change it up with all the other points that I've been making throughout the video. So hopefully this all makes sense to y'all, because it didn't make sense to me, but it is my first attempt. So if I did anything wrong, please let me know in the comments below. I will try to update it in another video. But we'll see what happens. You might just slander me right into the next millennia. Don't worry, I will put some helpful things just to attack me with, and I'm very happy about that. Or I could get no views at all, but I don't give two fucks. As long as people out there are enjoying themselves playing games, that's all that matters at the end of the day. I want people to have fun. I'm fucking sick and tired of things being a challenge and you have to climb to be the best. You have to do this. You don't have to fucking do shit. So, good luck, my friends. I wish you all the best, and I shall catch you on the flippity flop.